Hey, welcome! Today's video is going to be a bit more chill than usual, so it's just going to be me talking instead of like an actual story. But I'm just going to be talking about servers and forever worlds, so stick around! So, you find yourself starting a new world with your friends, hoping this will be the one to last. You play for weeks, having a blast, excited to log on every day, and then your friends stop logging on, one by one, and you're left all alone. You play for a few more days by yourself, and then you give up and log out for the last time. And that's the sad end to the 2-week Minecraft phase. This is something you've probably experienced if you really like Minecraft and the idea of playing long term. I personally chased this dream for like 4 years, and it always ended up in disappointment in one way or another for me. I eventually just started to give up early on servers. Whenever a snag or drop in players would come, I would like just immediately I'd check out. I was done. And after experiencing so many of these, I started my own single player world. And this video is going to help you decide if you should too. So, first, we have to ask why people even play Minecraft servers and why they don't last. Well, people start Minecraft because it kind of has something for everyone, you know? There's like, it's easy to play, introduce people to, it's very easy to do that because it's like, the biggest game of all time. And there's a lot of niches that people can fall into and enjoy when they first start playing. I also think it turns into an epic story in one way or another. Like, whether that be like, something actually happens and like people, your friend group teams up to stop like your friend or something like that, Or something as small as just dying in a cave and you have an enlist the help of your friend to go get his stuff back. But the tension here makes it really fun to basically just be like a group together. And I think that's part of the reason people keep coming back. Especially with the immersion and freedom of Minecraft. There's no like storyline bearing down on you that you feel obligated to complete. You don't have to do anything, so you can just like be free to do whatever you want and do these fun things. And it can really just, suck you in if you're playing with your friends. But a problem is that Minecraft Something for Everyone philosophy that they have doesn't really work in the long term. It works early game, for like the first few days, but everyone wants to feel energized enough to play on the same world forever, Like, it's not just like some people. I think everyone would enjoy it because, you know, it's cool to have like a catalog of friends and stuff to, build together. But Minecraft itself can only really be sustained forever if you're a builder or want to build. Because building is something dynamic and perpetual enough that you have things to keep doing. After a while, there isn't anything at all for the people who focus on stuff other than building. And even once those people complete their projects that aren't building related, all they really have left to do that isn't building is like other grindy things that they don't really have to do and doesn't really have that much of a benefit. It's just like, well, I could do this just for completion's sake. So that's kind of just like a big problem with Minecraft's marketing and fan base because, they don't really market themselves as mainly like a building game. Like, I know it's like a major part, but it's not like they advertise it as having parts for other people, and it's not really like that in this, like, if you're trying to play Minecraft in a simple, normal way, not like a server geared toward or something. Basically, a lot of people will play this and try to make it last forever doing things other than building, because not everyone's a builder. And then they get disappointed by having only a little bit to do in the early game. And then once they hit like mid-game to late game, they have nothing left. And they just run out of things to do, and why else would they play? They don't really have interest in the long-term building mandatory Minecraft experience. And that means the world is basically just not going to last unless you have other people who really want to build. So now we have to consider why people are attached to the idea of a world lasting forever at all. Or at least like a long-term world. Obviously, having a community with history and like cataloging your friend's life and just like, having a world where a bunch of stuff you've been on for like years and you remember, you go back through with your buddies and you reminisce and stuff. It's so fun to do that. But it's that actually shows that the real value of Minecraft servers is friendship, you know? Like, tons of people who play other games together are looking for a way to fuse their gaming and the concept of a third space, which is, like a place, like a library or something, where you just go and hang out and fosters community and that kind of stuff, And it's like, it's not your home, it's not your job or school, but it's a place you can go and hang out and meet new people and relax in. And Minecraft is kind of like that because it's so free and immersive, and you can build houses and just kind of hang out. That's why when you're talking with your friends in Minecraft and you're having like a deep real life talk, you're just kind of running around. It's, it's because it's Minecraft is kind of a third space. And that actually extends into kind of like other servers because Minecraft is actually like a really good social hub thing, you know? Because there's a lot of friendships made on public SMP servers. And like, these group of players don't get a lot of attention, but this also, like, this philosophy also applies to them. There's people who just surf different public servers in hopes of finding one that's active enough to make them want to play. And I've actually met a lot of my present online friends this way. And it's something that's very unique to Minecraft and, like, other, like, free online games. Like, free as an experience, not money. And I couldn't really met these people or made these friends without Minecraft being this kind of social hub that it is. So after all this explaining, Minecraft is really special for creating such a diverse experience as it does. But the people who want to play, like, long term, this doesn't really matter to them that much. Because these diversities doesn't really apply to a world that's just normal Minecraft, which is what you have to do to have in a long-term world to make it sustainable. Because if you have like mods or something, then you can't update, and then bugs will happen, and your world's just gone. So it's probably smarter to just make it kind of close to vanilla. But after a while of trying the same loop of starting a world with your friends and watching it slowly expire, you might go down the same path that I did. I was an admin for a server called Nibblecraft. It was modded in public, and we had a good few seasons, but I always wanted them to last longer than they actually did. It was really unrealistic because it was public, as I said, and modded, so like we couldn't update to new versions. We had to reset the server because it was unreliable, because no mods would update all at the same time. But basically, we had a really long season 3, which lasted 7 months, and for years, this was like me and my friend group all agreed this server was the most fun we've had in Minecraft because it was so nice. We were in the same world for so long, looking back on how we started at different stages of the server's life. And then months later, when we had finished our bases, and it was all just kind of like, we were all at a completely different stage of the game, we would look back to how we started the server, and it was just so cool. And it was nice. Everyone sharing the same world for all of our different endeavors. It was a really rare experience, too. Because I only experienced this one other time, which was a server called Postlife, which was based around lore. Not like people role-playing characters, really, but like we had characters and we would make stories about them through Minecraft. This was the most fun I'd had since Season 3 of Nibblecraft, because me and my friends unified to make a town, and so it was like I was saying earlier with the building goals. It was like that. We all grouped together, and we made a town. And it was so fun, because we satiated our Minecraft desires for months, just slowly building it as a group. And no matter who else was online, no matter what bugs crashed us, no matter if we were the only players on, we would log on and we would build that town. And it was so nice. But this is something I never really experienced again, and a major catalyst for what led me to make my single-player world. Now, all of this, like, explaining isn't me saying that you need to give up on all your friends or having fun with them or anything. I'm basically encouraging you to ask yourself if you genuinely want to play Minecraft long-term or just enjoy the thought of it. Because I think playing Minecraft as a group for a long time is extremely rare, because you need specific people and shared goals, since I think for most people, seeing no one on a server is enough to discourage you from joining. Personally, after experiencing the joys of post-life in Middlecraft, I couldn't go back to just getting my Minecraft fix by playing on a server that only lasts for a couple weeks. It was just so tiring, like building a base, getting gear, and then no one plays anymore. So why am I even bothering? It was rough. So let's just say I understand why forever worlds are so popular. And my single player world that I created has been so freeing. I have no expectations for other people to join. I have no disappointment when I stop playing for a little. I don't have to worry about waning commitment, and I can take projects of any size. I can't team up with people to make projects faster, which is what I do miss. But I'm also fulfilled by the extra effort it takes to do it alone. And overall, my world has been way more satisfying than any of these other servers has. The only things that I compare are Post-Life and Novacraft. And it really changes a lot of the ways I experience Minecraft now. And this isn't to say it's perfect, though, because I don't experience the ecstasy of funny moments you see on servers. Like, there's no friendships being deepened, there's no, like, super funny moments where you all laugh as a group. It's just me building alone. And it's lonely. And I still have the urge to join a server from time to time, hoping to find a new home, but it never really works anymore. I always just return to my own world and start a new project, and after a few days I'm content with building alone again, because it's much better than hoping someone will join when no one will. Now you can take it from here and decide your future in Minecraft. Will you continue your pursuit of a perfect multiplayer experience, or are you going to start your own world to dedicate yourself to, like I did? I can see the beauty in both, but for me, I must choose solitude. Now, if you have any different experiences with servers, or like maybe you have a world that's actually worked, I'd love to hear about anything like that. And if you decide to start a forever world from this video, or are you gonna keep trying to make servers work, whatever, just anything related to the video, comment down below. And also, what did you guys think about the structure? And did you really miss out on? Did you really miss out on like seeing me in actual Minecraft building, or did the cinematic kind of shaders look that I did for this one, did you like that more? I'd love to hear. So yeah, and I'll see you guys soon for some more fun times. And the next video is gonna be like a real video probably. So yeah, later.